and welcome to Task Time, the best and only game show in this review. My name is Noah, and over the past few weeks, I've made those lovely contestants you just saw compete in silly challenges to earn points, because the person with the most points by the end of today will be crowned the Task Time champion, and win this amazing trophy. Now that we know what we're playing for, how about we jump right into task number 1?
The task is...
Name as many cartoon/animated TV shows as you can from memory. Okay, this is going to be hard.
You must spin 360 degrees after each cartoon you name.
Most cartoons named wins.
You have 100 seconds. Your time starts now.
Animaniacs.
South Park.
Oh, yeah. The other one.
Oh, gosh.
Rugrats.
Big Mouth.
Looney Tunes.
Pinky and the Brain.
This is harder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, Tom and Jerry.
Doug.
The thing is, I'm kind of scared of cartoons and I don't really watch them.
Do baby shows count?
Blue's Clues. Going with the kids shows now.
No. Okay, no.
Oh, DuckTales.
Cat Dog.
Bob's Burgers.
The guy, with the skull face. I'm not naming any. This is so embarrassing.
Family Guy.
Oh, God.
Why can't I think of any?
Surely there's more.
I just watched murder mysteries with my grandmother when I was a kid. I did not do well on this task. I don't know if that came across. I did name Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain. Apparently Buffy was a cartoon for one show. So I got one. I was a history major, but I just don't remember names, dates, or places. But I get the general idea.
History's all about the gist.
Yes.
History's all about the guy with the skull face.
Yeah, exactly. And the beard. And did I get a Skeletor point?
No, I did not give you a point for the one with the guy with the skull face. Of course not, Clara. I would love to cut over to our chef extraordinaire, Phyllis, over there in this corner with the sideways camera. Hi, Phyllis. I wanted to point out, I don't know that it actually made it into the cut of this clip. Phyllis started spinning and then at some point went, wait, I should spin the other way so I don't get dizzy.
I would like to say it brought clarity to my memory of animations and things, but I think actually shortly after turning the other way, I got a huge mental block.
Paige had said something, I think it was, that I think a few people echoed in their own takes, where there was the upset of, oh no, I'm dizzy from spinning. And then when you stop spinning, oh no, I'm not saying things. Do I want to be dizzy?
Yeah.
Well, that's so I'm sitting in my swivelly chair and I was like, I could just turn around in the chair. And then I thought, no, that's going to slow me down. I need to be able to flip around quick so I can spout out all of these animated shows that I'm going to know. And then I flipped around real quick and that frame was like, no, thanks.
The chair was really helped me out, I felt like. Maybe it's with the centrifugal force, forces blood into the parts of your brain that manage memory for cartoons.
Ever since the first task and now, I have come up with so many more cartoons and I am frustrated that I have not been able to was not able to deliver my maximum potential in that minute. And I'm just where did it go?
I felt worse about the lot further we got away from the task because exactly what Anna was saying. I would just for the following weeks just be oh, this one. And I was I did horribly.
Just wake up in a cold sweat at 3 a.m. Oh, Family Guy. Oh.
For some reason, cartoons in my mind, I was just thinking children's cartoons. And so as a result, Big Mouth and Simpsons and Family Guy just all flitted out of my mind. And that was a big loss of potential.
I think it also made me more cognizant of how far away from my childhood I am now. Trying to dig back my memories.
Brutal, Phyllis. Oh my God. And after task 1, the scores look like this, with James in first place.
I'm just competing against myself. It's a race to the bottom.
Race to the bottom sounds like my PhD thesis. I am surprised, but it explains a lot about my immaturity and current TV tastes and not just my childhood. I couldn't relate to the statement Phyllis made. I will just say that.
Task 2.
Make the best noise.
You may use your body and or whatever objects you wish.
But the sound must be performed live. No pre-recorded sounds.
You can workshop your best noise.
But you get one official attempt? Oh my God.
Before your official attempt, you must say, "This is the best noise."
Your sound can't be longer than 10 seconds. You have 15 minutes.
Your time starts now.
My first attempt at finding something.
Doing that pigeon.
But I can use a musical instrument if I have it.
Oh no, I've got it.
It's tough because it's kind of like existential, right? Like, what makes the best noise?
So it begs the definition of best and of noise independently.
Oh, that's nice.
I also have marshmallows, which I realized after I grabbed them aren't too noisy.
I think I'm missing like a squirt sound, but I'll leave that for another noise day.
It says make the best noise. It doesn't say make the best noise for humans.
It could be Christmas themed, Cotton Eye Joe.
If I had a nice singing voice, I could like sing too, I guess, right? And like make a sound of my own voice.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
But I don't, so I won't.
Half a scissor. A scissor?
Ooh.
This would be a good time for the theme from Rocky.
That was me throwing a soccer ball.
This is the container that I keep my cat's treats in. It's labeled bad baby snacks because they're terrible.
Just found some bubble wrap.
Distorted Bruce Springsteen, is that a good sound?
Sorry to my neighbors who have to listen to this.
I think there's some potential there.
Moving this to the has potential region.
You just shoved his whole head in there.
DVD sleeves.
It's horrible, but it's so good at the same time.
Ooh, I wonder if I could do a record scratch.
I were an elementary school music teacher, I'd be thriving right now. But instead, I'm nebulously a graduate student with no life plans.
And that's it.
Ta-da!
This
This
This is the best noise.
5, 6, 7, 8. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Haha! Chaos! Chaos.
Say if you want a treat. Oh, the dog came too. Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you.
For the fans. It's all for the fans.
It's quite the liberal interpretation of best noise.
Very liberal. I think the cat would give Paige max points though.
Yes, and I specifically said, make sure you get an animal to judge this, and then I will win.
The guest judge, so that I can remain impartial, is my mother, Dawn Kresge, who A, is not a cat, unfortunately. I'm so
Damn
sorry.
it.
And B, thought you were all incredible. She said that the competition was fierce, that there were valiant efforts. They were greatly appreciated by her. Praiseworthy all around. She loved your inventiveness, your creativity, your heart, and your soul. So thanks, Dawn Kresge. 10 out of 10 all around, except for the part where she gave differing points to people. But other than that, 10 out of 10 all around.
Task Team meant a lot to me. I loved it. I'm relieved that most of my athletic rant was cropped out.
Yeah, there is at one point in time in the edit of this a full 1.5-minute segment of you just talking about gym class, cup stacking.
Bob Costas.
Bob Costas. There's a whole monologue about Bob Costas. My mom had some thoughts on your noise. She said that it was like ice cubes being cracked from a tray with a Eureka chaser.
Wow. In retrospect, I did great. I didn't realize it until Dawn Kresge said it, but I feel really good about it now. Yeah.
Let's move down the list to Jonah. Jonah, you had that instrument so immediately, and I was so happy about it. My mom phrased it as you had both Wham moodiness and excellent Lisa Simpson energy. Had you not had that instrument, what would you have done instead?
Well, I have a couple of other instruments. I probably would have done that, but minus an instrument. Maybe the sound of like tearing paper. That's really satisfying.
Clara, my mom thought it was a brilliant idea, and the way she phrased it was it had a beautiful, delicate tenderness.
Yeah, it was quite just watching the contrast with the first experience. It was a little jarring for me because the first one I was just like, and then this time I was like very sincere.
Phyllis, you elicited some of the most chaotic notes from my mom. My mom described yours as, quote, an exquisite cacophony. And then she just wrote the words, choo, choo, ominous.
The idea of it was like I was trying to make a drum roll at the beginning, but I don't play drums and definitely was not banging a drum at all. It's cool that she got like a dark vibe from it.
Who haven't we spoken to? We haven't spoken to Anna yet, have we? Anna, hi. Let's talk about Task 2, Anna, because you also got some very, very high praise. My mom said you had, quote unquote, down-home realness.
I mean, I guess it makes sense considering I was in my childhood home at the time. So I just was kind of channeling that, middle school dance energy with the Cotton Eye Joe.
I love that you roped other people into the chaos. We're like, no, we're putting a whole act together, baby. Come on, let's make this happen.
Yeah, definitely. My boyfriend was in the house at the time and he had no idea what was going on. I was like, you need to come upstairs with me right now. We're going to do this and I will explain to you later.
A couple that task times together stays together. We haven't really spoken to Paige yet, have we? Hi, Paige.
Well, my cat is currently attempting to redo this task because she's screaming at me. I felt very guilty when I only got the thing of cat snacks and then my dog ran over because then she went into her crate, which is right next to my desk, and she just pouted at me.
I will say Dawn Kresge loved the idea, but was so sad about, she phrased it as it felt like a bait and switch on the dog.
But I let her bring home a stick from her walk last night, so surely I've made up for it.
So Emily it was a bottle cap, so like a lotion bottle cap, and a maraca made of a glass jar and pasta, which she was really like pruning stuff down, like, okay, not this, and like it was very methodical in a way that I really appreciated. James is the last one. James.
I was worried about this.
Why do you think I might have put you last in this discussion, we'll say?
Because I think she probably is, as you mentioned after I did it, quite a big fan of Bruce Springsteen. And it was a Bruce Springsteen record scratch. So
Dawn Kresge is A, an icon, B, a legend, and C, a true to her heart Jersey girl. And she can clock a Bruce Springsteen 10 miles away. I think we should start with the good.
Okay, yeah.
Dawn said it was transformative. It had kind of a damaged Space Invaders vibe.
Ooh, okay.
I don't hate that. And then she used some other words, which maybe I'll tell you about in private later, I feel like.
That is honestly fair, given the background.
Hello. Hi, Isa.
Hi. I'm so sorry I'm late again, as usual. This is my theme.
Let's talk about this best noise of yours, because I was sharing that you really did have like a TED Talk worth of content of like what is best and what is noise.
Right.
Talk us through your process.
Well, ultimately, I thought I was breaking down like, who is this for and what is this accomplishing? When presented with drama or comedy, you always choose comedy. So that's the path I went down.
Dawn Kresge did have a thought or two about your noise, Isa. She said it was classic yet robust.
Oh, I love that. That's exactly what I was going for. I feel like I got my point across, and that's what matters.
And after task 2, the scores look like this. Isa had the best noise, but the overall scores are close.
All right. Hi, folks. Sonali again. Tuning in. I guess you're tuning in.
Using just the objects in your home.
Make as tall a freestanding tower as possible.
The objects in the tower must be in alphabetical order,
Either from bottom to top or top to bottom.
No object can contribute more than 2 feet to the height of the tower.
And your tower must have at least 5 objects in it. Tallest tower wins.
You have 20 minutes. Your time starts now.
Oh, this is exciting.
just dropped the lamp. Everything's is everything fine?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Unclear.
You're going to be the bottom of the tower, right? You're going to be really stable and you're going to support everything just the way you support me emotionally. Is that correct?
Oh, we just got a package, so maybe that'll help me.
Good part. Yep, so my tower will have a tail.
This is more physical exertion than I was expecting.
It says it's a matchmaker set, but like, what?
What's this? This thing. What is this?
Let's see if I can add a blanket face.
Santa. Pyrex.
This is not gonna work. Oh, maybe it will work.
I'm tempted to put my printer on top of this. But if that is as unwise as I worry it is, it could be an expensive mistake.
I came here to make friends and be number one.
Can I swear on this show?
Oh shit.
It's like all the way up there.
I think it's moving. Is it moving?
Place generally that. Whoop.
No, I'm like,
Actually, maybe it's the hamper. I can't tell.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
Okay, 3 minutes. Get this fixed.
I'm approaching this like a bear that doesn't want me around it. Like most bears.
This is going to be a sun hat on Santa. Okay, that really didn't do much for Santa.
Hey, a history of modern psychology. I don't. Oh my god. It was moving.
HIJKLMNO. No!
0 feet, I guess.
Amazing. I'm pleased with this.
My mom always told me that I should be an architect instead of a doctor, and I think that she's wrong.
Sturdier than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think the laundry basket was going to work out.
yeah, the at-home, like the quarantine Sisyphus stones.
I guess go big or go home doesn't really work when you're already at home.
Is it a good thing to have so much stuff?
But I think overall, I feel good about how I did.
In the end, you need your solid building blocks.
I don't think I'm going to win this game, Noah.
I rebuilt the whole tower in 3 minutes. It was taller than myself. I was so proud. And then in the last 20, it was gone. It was like Icarus, I just flew too close to the sun.
I also had the idea of like, I got a printer that's pretty tall. And then also had the idea of like, this is going to fall over and like, I can deal with a book falling on the ground. I need my printer.
Emily had a coffee table with a pane of glass that full on like popped out of it. And I was like, this is I'm so worried for my friend. Please don't get hurt. And also, I was like, this is how I get sued. This is going to be the dumbest thing someone's ever been sued over, but I deserve it fully. That's on me. And Jonah, I would love to talk very briefly because at first you had like a very precarious stack of like box, keyboard, tissues like perched on top. And by the end, you were like, we were both fascinated, like what is happening with the gravity in your room that this is not falling? How long did that tower end up staying up?
Like several hours, actually. I took it down because I was like, all right, I need the space back in my room. But I was like, but yeah, no, it never fell down by itself.
Let's talk very quickly, Clara, about your building process, which my favorite show after the Clara show where you just make up cartoons is you wandering around your own home, picking up your own stuff, looking at me angrily going, what is this? To which my answer is always just, I don't know. It's your thing. You tell me what it is.
I was asking because I wanted to know the range of options. If I picked up an object, what could it be considered?
I want to talk to Anna real quick. Anna, hi Anna. At some point just turned away and turned it back. It was like, oop, it's almost to the ceiling. How'd that happen with just 5 objects? I mean, did you have a strategy going in or was it really just like, this is just a natural gift of yours?
Oh, no, I did not really have a strategy. The only strategy that I had was what I told you, which I had chair and then I had table. And I was like, that could be either end of the alphabet. Figured I would start with chair. I regret starting it on a rolly chair, but it had a little bit more height than like my whatever regular chair that doesn't move. So that had a little bit extra difficulty, but yeah, I guess it was pretty serendipitous. I don't know.
I want to move away from talking about towers very quickly because I just want to talk to Sonali for a real quick second. Nobody gives the reality show contestant energy you do. I guess before anything else, as we come on back, anything to say to the audience here and now?
Thanks for staying with me. I mean, thanks for also bearing with the setting change. I feel like maybe the chaos was the same, but the setting was different. But I was also curious if Anna ended up using the package.
I did not. It was rather small. It didn't make the cut.
We're going to talk to James, your yoga mat, which ironically did not want to balance. Was there like a eureka moment of like a solution to getting that to stay there, or it was just luck?
No, yeah, I mean, it was mostly luck. So it wasn't a perfectly flat. So it had to be at the edge of the weight for some reason. And then I had to use its tendency to unroll to like against the gravity to fall so that it would like stay up there.
But speaking of interesting additions to towers, because we saw some very interesting objects in here, none caught me more off guard than Phyllis disappearing for like a solid 2 minutes and then just like popping back in like this with a Santa.
I was scouring the house for things that were like 2 feet. For the time I had, I guess it was a wise choice in its height. But yeah, you can't balance anything on that. I tried to balance a hat on it and it added a good 1/2 of a centimeter. So I just got rid of the sun hat.
Task 3 has a tie for first place, with both Anna and Clara making towers that are 88 inches tall.
I think my height was to my advantage. I'm 5'8", 5'9", so I had a little bit of extra reach, and I feel like that really helps.
Chose very large objects so that I could stack them. That was my strategy.
Spoken like a true champion. I took things and I put them on top of each other. That's how you win, folks. And speaking of winning, I think it is time to announce who is the grand winner of Task Time and the recipient of this beautiful, beautiful Task Time Champion trophy. Ooh. 9th place does not exist this season. 8th place also does not exist this season because we had 3 separate people tie for 7th place with 12 points total. And those people are Emily, who unfortunately could not join tonight, Issa, and Paige. So you 3, nobody's last this season. There are no last place finishers here.
I will destroy you all next season.
Paige, you and I, we're going to team up and put a trench coat over us and be one player.
Amazing.
I lost the second task. Can I join your guys'
No.
team?
Well, I will say, James, you might get your wish because coming in at 6th with 14 points is James.
There we go. See?
8th and 9th place don't exist this season. 5th place also doesn't exist this season because we had 2 separate people tie for 4th place with 15 points. The first of those people is Phyllis. Phyllis, congratulations.
Started in 4th, ended in 4th. That's how I'm consistent. I like the consistency.
And joining you there just outside the podium, also with 15 points, is Sonali. Sonali, congratulations. You can take that as you go off on your new career as an athletic cup stacker as you go and revisit that journey.
Support means the world.
So we're at our final 3 here, and it was so close here. First place has 20 points. Second place has 19 points. Third place has 18 points. In third place, with 18 points. Clara, congratulations, 3rd place, bronze medal.
I just had a lot of fun and I'm happy that I improved. I like that trajectory.
We have a 1st and a 2nd place and 2 people who have done absolutely incredibly this season. We just got to take a second to recognize Jonah, that tower, absurdly sturdy. Anna, your tower, just like up into the sky. Jonah pulling out a full instrument. Anna pulling out a full musical trio, if you count the cat as well. And both of you coming out with cartoon after cartoon after cartoon in Task 1. The winner of Task Time this season is Anna. Anna, congratulations. It has been such a joy to watch you. It is so amazing seeing this wonderful Task Time trophy go to a very deserving winner. Anna, do you have anything to say to the folks at home now that you are officially the Task Time champion?
I did not expect that at all. When I was entering this, I was like, I'm going to be middle of the pack at best. I don't know. You all are such fantastic competitors. I didn't think I could do it, but I'm very grateful.
It is very, very exciting to see such a close race to the finish. Jonah, do you have anything to say to the fine folks at home watching you?
Yeah, I think consistency and fast thinking is the key to task time. And so we've all exemplified that in this competition. And I'm just really thrilled to see everyone's performance. It's a lot of fun.
That is going to do it for us here on Task Time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank all of you so much for competing. And with that, I would say goodbye, Task Time. Bye. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Task Time.